Good afternoon, Jays. I'm Mackenzie Smith.
And I'm Tegan Brown.
Today, Haley Childers will be giving us a report on the weather, Amy No and Allie Reese will be reporting on all things sports, and Victoria Stein will be giving us some fun facts to start our weekend off right.
But for now, here are some announcements.
Auditions for Barefoot in the Park were held this week, and the cast list will come out today.
Good luck to those who auditioned.
SWINEST, a new club at LHS, is part of the Society of Women Engineers.
The next meeting will take place on Thursday, February 28th in room 503.
Another meeting to look out for is the LHS paintball meeting on Monday, February 25th in room 608.
They will be discussing the next game day, which will be held on March 2nd at the Jaegers paintball field. If anyone is interested, is welcome and should contact Miss Mead with any questions you may have.
Since the blood drive was rescheduled due to the crazy amounts of snow, it will now take place on April 15th.
And as I'm sure many of you know, the bridge over I-35 will be demolished and rebuilt.
This construction will take place starting in May of this year and will conclude in August of 2020.
Speaking of renovations, let's head over to Luke and Reagan Manus to learn more about the construction of the Fine Arts Department.
The LHS Theater Department is about to have their biggest change since 1990 when the Little Theater was made.
The current Little Theater was renovated in the 1990s. Before it was a large group instruction room. So in the 1990s, as the population of Liberty tripled, they added on Science Wings, Media Center, and then they also converted the instruction room into what's now known as the Little Theater.
While the theater department makes do with what they have, it's safe to say they're ready for an upgrade.
We have 207 seats. Since we discontinued using Liberty Performing Arts Center, we were having to do 10 performances in here. I think as far as why they need to build it, with the growing population and the growing fine arts department of Liberty High School, and to make us more like North, for our students to have the same type of educational experience that they can, it was put forth to build a new theater.
There are a lot of reasons why the new theater needs to be built, and the entire Fine Arts Department is moving with it.
The entire faculty, the Fine Arts faculty being music, speech and debate, orchestra, band, they'll all be moving there. My office will be in the shop, which is 3 times the size of what we have now. That'll also be my classroom as of right now.
The first show is still a secret, but Mr. Johnson has some big promises.
We don't know. We don't know, but it's going to be big. It's going to be big, whatever it is. It's going to have flying and all that.
With the new theater coming fall of 2020, we can't wait to see what Mr. Johnson and his theater department cook up with the new space. Reporting for KLHS, Luke and Reagan Manus.
Thank you, boys. I am really excited to see how the new space will end up looking.
Me too. In other news, Liberty Middle School's production of Newsies will be performed on March 7th, 8th, and 9th at 7 p.m. at the Liberty Performing Arts Center.
Don't forget to go out and support our young Blue Jays. Now, I know that with all these snow days, the last day of school has been increasingly pushed back.
Yes, it has, but currently, Liberty Public Schools' last day will be May 31st.
However, with this week's snowstorm resulting in our 7th snow day, LPS will now make up the Friday of April 19th. This will be a 2-hour early release, meaning at least all of us get out at 1:15.
Wow, if this weather keeps up like this, I don't know when we'll start to having makeup school.
I know, it's getting crazy out there. So let's pass it on over to Haley to see what the weather has in store for us this week.
Hey Jays, today's weather will be a low of 34 and a high of 40. Looking at tomorrow's weather, it's not looking too good, dropping to a low of 25 and a high of 40. There's a 100% chance of rain as well, but I'm not seeing too much snow. And the rest of this weekend's weather will be a low of 17 and a high of 34. And that's all I have for the weather, Jays. So stay warm and have a great weekend. Now let's toss it back over to Mackenzie and Tegan at the front desk.
I am definitely ready for some more summer weather, but unfortunately it does not seem like we're going to get that anytime soon.
No, it does not, but at least spring break is coming up soon, so hopefully some of us will be able to travel someplace slightly warmer.
Definitely. Well, since we are all still in the winter blues, let's head on over to Victoria for some fun facts to cheer us up for our Friday after this short break.
having a great Friday and are ready for some fun facts. This winter is a long and cold one, with so many snow days piling up. Winter is about 89 days long, but this year they predict it will be longer with colder temperatures lasting until late March. It doesn't help that it can snow at temperatures well above freezing. Have you ever heard of snow in the desert? Well, in 2011, the Atacama Desert in Chile received nearly 32 inches of snow thanks to a rare cold front from Antarctica, also known as the polar vortex. That's all the fun facts I have for you today. Now let's head back to the front desk.
Thank you, Victoria, for giving us some fun facts to cheer us up.
Now let's toss it over to Amy and Allie with our sports news.
Hey there, Jays. I'm Amy No.
And I'm Allie Reese.
Dancers, look out because Sapphire auditions will be held April 1st through April 5th.
All 8th through 11th graders interested in an informational meeting will be held Wednesday, March 6th at 5:30 p.m. in the cafeteria.
Please contact Coach Maggie Willis or Coach Courtney Klepper if you have any questions.
The Liberty Wrestling team headed out to state this weekend. The team competed in Class 4 and 9 of our wrestlers placed. Jackson White finished in 4th, competing in the 182 weight class. Oxton Colbeck placed in 4th, competing in the 132 weight class. Kyle Dutton placed 4th, competing in the 126 class. Drake finished 3rd place, competing at 152 and competing at 170 class. Graydon Pinner got 1st place. Also getting 1st, Jeremiah Reno competing at 113 and Easton Hilton at 106.
Speaking of state, our Lady J swim and dive team went to state this past weekend.
Mary Kate Heller, our only diver to go to state this year, made 1st cut places and 20th overall.
And Maddie Carmichael matched her prelim times and took 13th in the 50 free at state.
Are you going to the game tonight?
I sure am. Tonight, Liberty will be playing Liberty North. The theme will be neon.
Make sure to come out and support your Blue Jays at Liberty North High School. JV boys will play at 6, varsity boys at 8, JV girls at 5, and varsity girls at 6:30.
With all this snow, I'm starting to get spring fever.
Lucky for you, many spring sports are holding their tryouts next week.
Yep, baseball and women's soccer will be holding tryouts next weekend starting Monday, February 25th after school.
Not only that, but the track season will also begin on the same day.
That's all we have for you in sports today.
Now let's throw it back to the front desk.
Wow, it's so cool to be part of such an amazing school with such amazing athletes.
I totally agree with you. Blue Jay athletes are definitely some of the greatest in the KC area.
Oh, for sure. Now, if everyone could please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. For KLHS, this has been Allie Reese, Amy No, Haley Childers, Victoria Stein, and the rest of our amazing production crew.
I'm Tegan Brown.
And I'm Mackenzie Smith. Have a fantastic Friday and weekend, Jays.